Hi there! It's me, Blink Smoker, Spidey Familiar, Isekai Pro Tag, and yeah, I love Spooky Month. Spooky Month is best month. I'm keeping this pumpkin table. Sure, did I pull it out of some sort of strange, ethereal, otherworldly manner and drag it back here? Yeah, I did that. That was me. But I like it. I like spooky season so much. You got a big old, jack-o'-lantern or it's good. But anyhow, yeah, so someday, usually on weekends, I like to just kind of do skim summoning. I just sort of, I open my, well, I don't really have ears, but, I open my senses to the universe. I just try to listen for voices and just kind of pull them up and see what's going on. It's a good way for me to practice. Because if I can be stronger summoner, I'm going to have a much easier time fighting off the evil Drazal Bulldog, who's taken over the kingdom of Brainor from behind the throne, using mind control. Yeah, that has happened in my little spider life, but that's about where it is right now. I'm just out in the woods in my little tent, hanging out with the resistance that we've been slowly building. Anyhow, without further ado, though, I think I'm gonna start listening for voices out there. Huh. It sounds like I'm already kind of getting one here. So, I'm getting. No, maybe this is my imagination. Pumpkins. Allie pumpkins. Huh. Well, I might as well give it a shot. Let's go ahead, pop up our menu, spend a little mana, yeah, get them MPs spent. Got our summon circle up. Now I just need to say their name 3 times. Allie Pumpkins. Allie Pumpkins. Allie Pumpkins! Whoa!
Oh,
Hi there!
hello.
Are you a
It's
witch?
me. I'm Allie. Allie is a witch, yes.
Oh, hello, Allie, who is a witch. My name is Blink Smoker. I'm a summoner, and I just summoned you. Oh,
Hi, Blink.
someone just connected to the astral web. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks. That's your friend? All right, surprise the bug. And Dummy Luna, who have
Oh,
excellent names.
Allie's friend showing up to see Allie, and Allie didn't even know she was gonna be here.
That's okay. So, Allie, um, I just kind of summon people. Did you know you were being summoned?
No, Allie was just picking pumpkins.
Oh, okay. Allie Pumpkins, picking pumpkins makes sense. Are you okay to hang out for a little while?
Sure, Allie
Oh,
has all of the time in the world.
excellent, excellent. Well, if we're gonna do that though, I need to finish sort of the summoning process and grounding to make sure you're kind of rooted into the world, which means that I am gonna have to go ahead and ask the 7 sacred questions. Are you ready?
Allie is ready.
Okay. The first of the
I'm so
7
excited.
sacred questions is, what is the name you wish me to know you by?
Allie's name is Allie.
Okay, Allie's name is Allie. Okay, Allie. It's a good name. Also, just as a personal thing, what pronouns do you prefer?
Allie likes they them.
They them. Okay. Allie is a they them. They them. Uh, a gentle them. Gentle thems. I like that one to remember it. Sorry. Try to use mnemonics when I can. Alright, so, Allie, second of the 7 sacred questions is, what food could you eat until you almost burst?
Oh, that's a tough question.
Mm.
Allie would say that she really likes pumpkin pie, but only if it's made with worm meal. Allie
Hmm.
wouldn't want one made with flour.
Oh, so you like. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. You know, that does sound like something I might want to try one day. I've eaten a couple bugs in my time. Mm-hmm.
Worms are very good for you.
I
And they
imagine.
ruin your garden.
Yeah, I guess. Well, depending on the kind of worm, right?
Well, they're better than aphids.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I see an Osho. An Oceanax? Osho! Hello, Show! Worms are friends. Alright. Well, that covers the second question. The third of the 7 sacred questions. Who is someone you admire to the point you almost wish you could be them?
Hmm. If Allie thinks about it really hard, Allie would say probably their best friend Umbra, because Umbra found us first
Ah,
before anybody else.
huh. You got a best friend. That's nice.
Yes.
It really is.
Umbra
Hmm.
is a Nephilim, so they live as long as Allie does.
Ah, Nephilim. I think I met one Nephilim. Sarah Berry. Hmm. Okay. Cool. Alright. Umbra lives a long time. Oh, you live a long time. I might inquire as to why that is after we continue these questions. So, your best friend is also someone you almost wish you could be. That's nice. It's very sweet. Alright, the fourth question. How do you like to relax?
Allie likes to relax in her garden.
Ah, you're a gardener. Yeah, you did mention with
Yes.
the pumpkin. So you like
Yes.
gardening is it's your like vocation a little, but also like pastime, and it just makes you feel better.
Well, because Allie's diet is mostly bugs, so
Yeah.
she doesn't actually have to really go spend whatever humans
Oh.
trade for stuff all the time. So Allie
Yeah,
kind of
enough.
just does it to keep stuff growing. And also, uh, it's a secret, but gardens attract bugs, so it's like a double whammy.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, you it's not important. You eat spiders.
No, Allie is friends with a lot of
Ah,
spiders.
thank goodness. Whew. Bullet dodged. Ah, all right. Good to know. Okay. The next of the 7 sacred questions is: what is your pet peeve? What makes you angry?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so what bugs Allie more than anything
Mm-hmm.
is when somebody uses the words venom or poison incorrectly.
Uh-oh. I
And
do
that
my
drives
best.
Allie insane.
I do my best. I forget sometimes, but I know the difference. It's just
Because venom's
remembering.
injected and
Yes.
poison's ingested.
Okay, you gotta understand. I live in a kind of. So my world works under sort of video gamey physics behind the engine a little bit, and
Uh-huh.
like once you start doing poison damage, they don't differentiate if it's a poison or a venom. I
Wait, so
think.
if Allie stung someone here, they would be
I mean,
poisoned?
there would be a status effect on them that would say poisoned. Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of funky, but I mean, there are like different kinds of poisons. Like I believe there's some different grades of some type, but I haven't. Other than my own venom, I don't really know.
That makes sense.
But yeah. Anyhow, good to good to know that my venom is good. Venom is good. Good
It's a
venom.
useful tool.
Yes. Just need to keep it in my little spider brains because I don't want to make you mad. Alright. Alright. Next of the 7 sacred questions is. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Alright. So, if you were to claim a dragon's hoard or, some other great treasure, what is the one item you'd hope it contained?
Can Allie keep the dragon?
If you hope it contains a dragon, then yeah.
Uh, Allie thinks keeping a dragon would be fun.
I know a lot of dragons, and honestly, they're all pretty much great. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
So like Allie doesn't need money for anything, so Allie would keep the dragon. Or their bed, because it's probably very big.
I mean, depending, yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
I've yet to meet a dragon I don't like. I mean, one, I still like them. They just scare the hell out of me. But other than that, it's been pretty good. Hmm. All right, the last of the seven sacred questions. Oh gosh, why do I always forget? Okay. So you're in a chamber, right? And you can't get
Okay.
out of it until you've had a intimate moment with
Oh,
someone inside. Now it doesn't have to
oh.
be, you know, doesn't have to be sex, but who is the person you would most hope to find yourself stuck with?
Uh, oh, this is quite the question.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Allie would have to say that if they were stuck in a room, had to have an intimate moment, it would probably be with Winter the Snowy Owl.
Oh, when did the snowy owl? Don't.
Yeah, they're an ex-Celestial that joined the
Ah.
rest of us.
Hmm. Well, that's nice. It's nice you got somebody in mind. Oh, there goes the summoning circle. So we've done it. We've answered the seven sacred questions.
You're so good at this.
Aw, thanks. I try my best. I've been getting a lot better. I've been getting a lot of practice. Like I said, I'm trying to. Well, I mean, you weren't here when I said it, but I'm practicing to become a really strong, powerful summoner type. I want to be able to
Yeah,
summon people, lots of people, all at once, and get my class levels up, and eventually be strong enough to fight the evil sorcerer I'm probably gonna have to deal with somehow. Maybe somebody else will deal with it for me, but it's not important. It got to be done either way.
Allie can understand that. Allie's an entomancer.
A what?
Entomancer. Allie makes pacts with
Entomancer.
bugs to use magic to
Ah.
summon their skills or to summon them themselves.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. So like, okay, hold on. So that means you could like make a deal with say like a blasting beetle and be able to do like little chemical shooty shoots and
Yeah,
sprays. Oh my gosh,
like
that's so cool.
Allie has packs with two wolf spiders, a
Hmm.
centipede, and a queen beetle at the moment.
Wow. How many packs can you do? Is there a limit?
Allie has a lot of stored magic, so a lot, but it kind of just depends on how much you can maintain those packs. Because Allie's familiars
Mm-hmm.
live with her, and she has to take care of
Oh.
them.
Oh, familiar. Ah. Gonna sound silly, but I'm a bit of a familiar myself.
Oh,
Yeah, I got summoned into this world after having a pretty fatal time in another one. Bopping around the astral planes and just sort of got pulled in, and yeah, and ever since I've been how I am now for the most part, barring a near-death experience that helped me with a little growth spurt. I used to only be 6 inches tall, but
oh wow.
yeah, now I'm about 4 foot tall. And it's great.
Allie used to be really big, but she got
Oh,
small.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
how big were you?
So when Allie was Allie's normal form and
Mm-hmm.
not this one that's easier for people to interact with, Allie
Yeah.
was like, I would say like 14 feet, but Allie's never measured.
Oh, okay. So pretty big. Like I
Yeah.
know, I met a lot of different entities in this big wide world, and I gotta say, some are huge and some are huger than huge. It's true. Sorry. I sing sometimes when I get nervous. But
That's
yeah.
okay.
No, I've met a space dragon who was 200 meters tall.
Oh,
And I also a fellow spider. Her name is Charlotte. And she's about 10 feet tall. She's very big.
oh, it's
She's
pretty
very
big.
big. Yeah. But yeah, I think 14 feet. I think that puts you at the second tallest. I
Oh,
think maybe. I'm
well,
not.
if
Oh,
Allie was in that form.
right. And then I think Prima. Prima's pretty tall, and apparently, yeah, she's much. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry, you're in third place. You got third place. I'm gonna go
It's
find the
okay.
trophy real quick. No, there's no
Allie placed.
trophies. You did place. You did place. It's important. I mean, oh gosh darn it. Now I keep thinking about it and I keep realizing, well, like, there's forms and it's like, does it count if people change size? I think it only counts if it's like a regular size thing, like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
well, yeah,
like,
because Allie can only get smaller. Allie can't get bigger.
right. And like, Cthulhu is like people sized right now, but I'm pretty sure on the inside there's some sort of indwelling entity that's very tall. So, yeah, I don't know. You're all, a lot of people are tall. it's,
Yeah.
it's just a thing I wanted to think about. Like, okay, cool. If we ever get to the height tier list, might
It
need
could
to
be
know.
something to do for fun.
I might. Instead, I'm probably gonna do something that involves a little more fighting. Hmm.
Oh, Allie's good at fighting.
You're good at fighting?
Allie's very good at fighting.
Ooh. I might have to see if you're willing to be summoned up for a little tournament I'm cooking up.
Yeah.
I got a
Last
plan.
time Allie had to use it, her big form was not able to be penetrated by the people's weapons. But they deserved it. Allie wasn't in the wrong.
I mean, I'm not gonna say you're in the wrong, and you say you're good at fighting, and this would be just for fun. See, one of the a raid from Abster, the water dragon. Water dragon, yeet! Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, Abster, how are you doing? How was Genshin? Giving you the shout out. Then double shout out, cause there's another command to use. I'm doing pretty good. Today, I've been doing skim summoning and I've just met the lovely Allie Pumpkins, who's telling me
That's
about how
me.
they can be. That's okay, hold on. What do you want to say about yourself? Intro.
What?
Intro
Intro.
go! Yeah, the Astro
Hello.
Web is
I
here.
am Allie Vespid Pumpkins, Wasp Witch of the Wood that was, the first and last of her kind, and it is my esteemed pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, we got all sorts of people who are in chat right now. Lots of fun people. Magical girls and water dragons and I believe a bunny.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
earlier there was an android bug and a fox mama.
Whoa. Yeah, pretty interesting bunch. It's a pretty interesting bunch. Let's see how I'm making sure I've done all the things I'm supposed to do when there's an astral incursion. Did I name the entity? Yes. Did I talk about them? Abster's a water dragon. Plays a lot of Genshin. Very nice and makes sure everyone stays hydrated. And you've introduced yourself. Oh, and if anyone here doesn't know me, hi there. My name is Blink Smolka. I'm a spider familiar, an isekai protagonist, and a summoner, which is what's going on right now since I've been doing skim summoning where I listen to voices and people just pop in. It's a pretty open place. I'd even summon if you were Mike, It could be an open mic. Anyhow. Hmm. Shape shifting bunny. Alright, Allie. So you got in a fight. You got in a scrap. I was gonna start talking
Yes.
about Hi Abyss Workshop. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Hope you're having a good day. What about the bunny? I don't know. I have this feeling they have many mysteries to unfold. But right now, we're gonna try and get to the bottom of the mystery of Alley Pumpkins.
That's me,
So,
I'm Allie.
yeah, I was gonna talk about tournament stuff, but I'll talk about it later. I want to hear more about you. So, Allie, you got into a fight with some folks coming after you with weapons. Was this as
Yes.
usual, like ordinary? I hate saying this, but humans being afraid of stuff and going killing it with fire. Is that the thing they
It
like to do?
was.
Ugh.
It was when they were young, in Allie's world, they were jealous that Allie's people were better at being civilized than them.
Oh.
But there was
Yeah.
less of us than them, so we didn't win.
Hmm.
Allie won, but the rest of Allie's people didn't win.
Oh, that's really sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Allie. Are you okay?
Yes, Allie has had many centuries to deal with it, and also has learned about the people over those centuries.
Right? Yeah, people get afraid pretty easy. Hmm. I don't really have much more to say about it. I mean, okay, actually, I'll have a little to say about it. People are very afraid of spiders. I hear it all the time, and I didn't realize until now how much people are like,
Oh,
oh gosh, spiders. Like, I know there's people, but I didn't realize how common it was. It was like almost everybody I meet, like, oh, it's Plink. I love Plink. Spiders scare me, but not Plink. And then it's like, thanks?
oh, Allie gets that all the
Uh
time.
huh.
Allie sees how much people like bees, and she gets really excited. And
Mm-hmm.
then, they find out Allie's a wasp, and they're no longer excited. And Allie's like, Allie's not that. Allie just doesn't make honey. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all.
Yeah, I got you. Listen, I think some people get worried because some wasps have parasitizations, you know,
Yes.
and like I gotta be honest, I would not want to get parasitized. It sounds like a horrible
Oh
way to
yeah.
go. Like, oh no, something laid eggs on me and they're gonna try to eat me if I'm. Nope, nope. I'm going to go drink some poison. Because I would rather do that
Yeah.
than get eaten
Instead of being
from the
eaten from the
inside.
inside out.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
rather not. I think that would be an idea, or maybe I would find a fire to jump into, something like that. Cause no, just not
I
doing
mean,
that.
you got to be careful with fire though, because we have exoskeletons, so pressure would build up inside of us, and then we'd pop.
Mm, yeah, explode, exploding.
Explosions.
Mm. Yeah, well, I'm gonna hope to not have to deal with that. Mm.
I mean, in a
Mm.
magical fight, you would have to consider it. Allie is just warning you.
I mean, yes, I will have to consider. Wait, what do I have to consider?
Being careful with fire, of course.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's what Allie
yeah.
was saying.
Yeah, yeah, you don't want to jump in fire. Listen, I wasn't planning on living in those scenarios. Wasn't like I'm gonna jump in this fire and then what? That's it. That was the whole
Well,
plan.
Allie
Just
doesn't know.
yeah, I got you. I got you. Like if I was trying to
Allie is
get rid of
very good.
them, drinking some kind of poison that I feel would specifically affect them and not me would be a good idea. But I would
Yeah,
have
like
to
an
have something
insecticide.
like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because there's plenty of things that'll knock out insects that don't even affect arachnids, which is pretty cool. Hmm.
Yeah,
But,
those two legs come in handy.
yeah. Getting them creepy crawls. Hmm. So, okay. Is there anything specific you want to talk about or discuss?
Huh?
Like, you mentioned you're very long lived. Hi,
Yes.
Shiradimon! Um, so how? Okay, it sounds like caveman days level.
Well,
Um,
Allie is what they call in her world a primordial. So she was the first insect.
oh, 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 you're
So
like a,
Allie doesn't really age because Allie was born before time was born.
huh, cool, pretty cool. It's not. That's a thing that you can do, huh? Be born before time. You're born outside the normal space time.
Yeah,
Right.
Allie was born during creation.
Okay, so you're like a fundamental eldritch entity from beyond when time starts.
Yeah,
You know, you have a very unassuming appearance for somebody who's ancient beyond what ancient can be. Huh.
Allie likes to be very welcoming.
I'm,
When
I'm
you've lived a
glad.
long time, it's
Mm-hmm.
easy to make friends.
Uh-huh. It's good. That's good. I'm glad it's like you can make friends easy versus the other way. You
Yeah,
know,
I
be
mean,
old and
when you've lived
cantankerous.
when you've lived so long, like
Mm-hmm.
small things like famine or your people being wiped out, just they don't last as long to you because you know that you'll just keep going. So,
Right.
like on the scale of reactions to things, it's easier to just be nice in the end, really, because most beings won't live long enough for like you to get through those feelings with them.
Huh. You know, that's. Hmm. That's. Hmm. It makes me wonder about really old eldritch beings who are kind of more butts about things. Like, why are you so irritable? What's your problem?
I
You're old
I
enough, you
don't
should
get.
know better. I
Yeah,
mean,
Allie
really.
doesn't get it,
Yeah.
but I mean, we all have like a sibling or someone that we have worked with before or adventured with before or been
Right.
friends with that they just had that attitude. So I think that
Yeah.
might be what it is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think about it, and I'm like, why would an old eldritch, powerful entity even care? Like, oh man, there's ants on my Earth.
I like ants.
There's ants. I meant as in people, but you know, it's a bad metaphor
Oh,
considering the
oh,
bugginess.
oh, Allie gets it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Like, you know, like I'm gonna go brush him off. You know, this is a nice little sphere I got here. I don't want humans all over it. Ick. But like, I don't know. It still seems like excessive. Like, can't you just wait 5 minutes? They'll evolve into something else
right?
eventually,
I,
right?
I think people forget and beings forget just how young humans are as a species.
Oh
Like we
yeah.
were all 2,000 years old before, okay?
Hmm. Hmm. Well, that's nice. I'm glad we're being given some time to grow. I mean, I'm not human anymore, but I'm pretty mortal-ish. Ish. I'm not sure. My current status is a little weird because I'm like half spirit, so I'm not. I don't know. I have tried not
You're
to
kind
get
of
too caught on the metaphysical ramifications of my current state of being, or I just sit there probably in wide eyed terror thinking all the time. Instead, time for
that makes.
friends.
Yes, Allie likes friends,
Friends are good. Hmm. I mean, like, why not enjoy time? You know, like,
right?
you've got enough of it. It's better than just being mopey for eternity. That would
Yeah.
be less good. Hmm. I'm just trying to satisfy all my curiosities. So, okay. So, like, you've been around a long time. You like to do the gardening, but I've noticed you've definitely got a witch aesthetic going, which I love. By the way, I love. Um.
Oh, thank you.
So what drove you to witchiness? You know, like, have you been?
Well,
Are you the witch that inspires all other witches? I mean, I don't know if that's even possible, but you're a primordial being, or like, Was it something you saw on the way and you were like, you know what? I like it. I'm gonna dress like that and
Yeah.
go with that style.
So Allie, when she was watching the people, there was a witch that ended up living on the pumpkin patch that Allie lives on now.
Mm-hmm.
And so Allie was watching what she was doing, and Allie noticed that she could change shapes, and that was very interesting. And
Ooh.
so, since Allie already has a connection to all the bugs in Allie's world, she
Mm-hmm.
thought, "Oh, why don't I try this human thing?" And it turns out I'm very good at it.
Yeah.
And so
Cool.
so that's what Allie did, and the witch outfit is just very nice and comfortable,
It
and it
looks
makes
good.
people not scream.
Um, really?
Yes.
I mean, I mean, okay. I'm gonna give you a warning. So here on Praenor, witches scare the crap out of people for some reason. I don't
Oh,
entirely get it, but like, it's kind of like an urban legend thing. And then like when people see witches, it's usually like before great disasters, which is crazy because this is a whole full fantasy world I'm in. I mean, I can totally do magic. People are wizards. Nobody bats an eye. Somebody goes and slays a dragon on the weekend. It's like, oh gosh. Well, that's noteworthy, but it's not out of the ordinary, if you get me. But witches,
yeah.
they freak out. I don't get it.
Oh, we should probably keep it down then,
Oh,
saying the
you're
W
fine.
word.
You're in my little spider tent. I mean, let me be honest. Nobody in this camp right now is strong enough to even hold a candle to either of us. We're fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Allie's choices is tiny wasp-like witch that can
mhm.
explain it away with entomancy, or
Yeah,
14-foot tall wasp monster.
right. Understood.
One is a bit more approachable to people.
I imagine. I don't thankfully have, well, I don't have really choices in the matter. I look how I look, but, that's okay.
Allie likes your extra eyes.
Oh,
Allie
thank
is a big fan of
you.
extra eyes.
You're a fan of extra eyes? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I like my eyeballs too. I mean, they're new, kind of still, because I was a human, like, I don't know, about 6 months or so back. Well, it's kind
Oh,
of impossible to tell the time because the part of the astral plane I was on, like, time and space seemed to not really matter as much. It's kind of hard to
yeah.
describe. But, so I have no idea how long I was dead, to be fair. To be fair. But, relatively new from a very incarnated person perspective. So, yeah, but I like them. I've gotten used to them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They come in handy, especially when you're multitasking.
I mean, yeah, I can see pretty good for the most part. The only problem is like, I think sometimes it gets a little like, hmm, I think I lose some details here and there. Like I don't have
Oh,
the.
yeah.
I think there's some things where they don't appear quite as crisp or clear as it did as a person, but I get so much perspective. I still get color, and I'm thankful for that. I know some
Are your
things
eyes
don't.
compound like Allie's?
That's a great question. I don't think so, but maybe.
Yeah. Because Allie has compound eyes instead of just a singular pupil like people do.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole lot of little facets, I suppose, to them, but you know, they seem pretty flat. They seem pretty clear. I think there's sort of somewhere between like a bug eye and a person eye. Well, human person eye. Not that
Yeah.
bugs aren't
Yeah.
people too.
That's okay. It fits you because, like, you're
Hmm.
halfway between a human and a bug. Well,
Yeah.
arachnid.
Hmm. Yeah. So, hmm. So let's see here. So you became a witch and you can blend in with humans better because of that.
Yeah.
Any what is the world you're from like? Like, I'm asking because I came from an Earth, but now I'm here in Praenor on the Ditrianos continent, and it's a whole fantasy world. I don't know the
Yeah.
name for the whole world, but it's definitely not, you know, it's not like an Earth exactly. I mean, there's humans, yes, but it's very different from the Earth I came from. So, what kind of world do you come from?
Allie would say that her world is fantasy,
Yes.
if we're going by that. The technology that they have is not very good.
I know
There's
the feeling, gosh.
they have not advanced past simple weapons. Allie only
Hmm.
knows because she's met so many people from worlds where they're very advanced.
Oh, right, yeah. Yep,
But they
totally.
seem separated from magic in those worlds, so Allie doesn't envy them.
Yeah, usually those worlds have a little less magic overall. Hmm. Hold on a
But yeah,
sec. I need to check some things and make sure that the Okay, I don't got any skim summonings incoming. I wanted to check real quick. It's like, am I hearing voices? No, not really.
no, those are just the normal voices.
Yeah. If anybody in chat wants to get in on this with some questions or anything, you might be able to convince the local creepy Victorian girl to speak up. If you wanna. Just making that an option known. If anybody wants to play with we're gonna break character for just a second. Text the speech bot. It's there. If you feel like you need to express yourselves. Anyhow, um, so yeah, more fantastical worlds. Other worlds tend to carry a
Yeah.
little more technology. But you know, I've met some entities who come from places where it's like there's magic and there's science and there's a ton of everything and everything's super advanced. You
Oh,
know,
well, that sounds cool.
it kind of is. It's a little overwhelming to like hear about it when like you start getting the world history all at once. It's like just bite-sized pieces. Just a little
Yeah.
at a time. Let me know what's going on. I'd love to hear about it, but I gotta be able to get it into my brain. Um,
Yeah.
otherwise I'm
One of
gonna just be
Allie's
like,
favorite.
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say one of Allie's favorite things about her world is that she's not the only primordial. There's a lot of us
Oh,
wandering
whoa.
around, so
Oh, that's cool. Are they
so
are
the
they
roots
like
of the
you,
world are
last of
kind
their
of more
kinds?
visible. Some of them, their kind didn't get wiped out by people when they
Oh,
showed up.
right.
Uh, yeah, like the rock eaters, which are big giants that
Mm-hmm.
came from the mountain primordial. They kept a hold on their mountains.
I
Even Allie doesn't
imagine
really like to run into them.
I imagine that also sounds like a bad time. Just
Yeah,
suddenly cruised.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch them though.
Yeah? What do they do?
Yeah, because they do. They so rock eaters a lot of times, as their name suggests, they spend their time eating rocks and other minerals because the way that they work is that they can take on kind of like an entomancer, but for rocks, they can
Oh,
take
that's
on
so
aspects of the
cool.
minerals that they eat. So they chew through mountains themselves a lot.
Oh,
And
that sounds amazing, honestly.
yeah, and so we have a lot of creatures like that where they take on the things of their progenitor.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
Allie's people also were entomancers when they were around.
Right, that
And
makes sense.
humans kind of just showed up one day. Allie's not really sure how they got in.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have a progenitor, so they kind of clash with everything going on. So that's why
Interesting.
Allie tries to keep an eye on them,
Hmm.
disguised as them.
No progenitors. Makes me think they might be multiversal transplants or something. But that's just my guess. That would be my first guess.
Oh, yeah.
I've met
Yeah,
enough
they may have.
multiverse travelers that I'm like, the humans all over the place. I don't know if we're just rotten with the things. It's such a bad way to look at it. Yucky humans. I mean, they
Oh,
can be.
that's that's Allie's big sister, Rila. Well, adoptive
Hi.
big sister, basically.
So they're your big sister? I'm
Yeah,
guessing, obviously, not like more of an adopted kind of sense. Hi
yeah.
there, Allie's big sister. But yeah, what are we talking about? Talking about primordials, rock giants. I hate saying now that I've heard that about the rock giants. It sounds super fun to like go and like make little gift baskets for them and stuff full of interesting minerals just so you can see what they turn into.
Yeah, it can be. That's why humans have trouble with them. Because I don't know if you know this, but humans are big fans of minerals.
Oh,
And
definitely, definitely.
when you're walking it around in a suit made of minerals around a people that eat minerals, there tends to be a bit of a clash.
Yeah, I can imagine that being a problem. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, if two things both need a resource, that's when they're gonna fight in nature, right? So
Yeah.
that makes sense. That's when you're gonna come to have some sort of conflict. Hmm. So, what do you think it was that drove the humans to attack beyond fear? Like, were they just was there a territory
Well,
thing?
I think Allie thinks that's kind of what it was, because Allie's people had a really nice forest. It wasn't big,
Hmm.
but it was nice.
Yeah.
And Allie's people didn't really want for anything because nobody really competed with us where we were at. So,
Oof.
so it's kind of like we had farms and we had food and we had a nice forest, and then the people showed up and they were more than us. There were more peoples than
Right.
Allie's people.
Right.
Because Allie wanted to know all of their people, not just sending them out like other progenitors have.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you. Hmm. Sad topic. Feel like I want to try and get
It
off of
can
it.
be.
Well, I'm going to talk about this fighting tournament thing. You said you're good at fighting. So okay,
Yes,
here's the
Allie's
deal
good.
with how my summons work. I figured it's gonna be a little bit of a walk, everybody, but I'm gonna walk everybody through it just the same because we're gonna get to this fighting stuff. So anyhow, the way my summons seem to work is that when I summon somebody, I don't summon all of them. I summon like a piece of them, and that piece is generally only about as strong as I am at the time. So, like the version of you is here, but there's also a version of you back at home doing what you were doing before. And if this piece of you were to get hurt, it'll just go back to the you that's there. And beyond some traumatic memories, you know, like nothing physical is going to be carried along, right? So
Yeah.
it's a very safe way to summon folks. So I was thinking, there's this place down south in Lespati. It's another kingdom other than Praenor called the Circus of Battle. And it's like a gladiatorial place. And you can get a big XP boost by going there and fighting. If I start summoning up people from across the multiverse, I could make a tournament by myself. And all the people I summoned,
Oh, that
obviously.
that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's called the Feast of Battle. I'll probably do it in the month that follows this month that is almost over. Probably a little before the day we're giving of thanks it may happen. Mm-hmm.
That
So,
would probably be a good day. Yeah.
yeah, it would be pretty good. It would be a whole feast of battle. TM. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it pretty good. I think it's a good plan for me to kind of level up.
But you can't compete, right?
I know I'm gonna be
Or are
busy
you
summoning
also?
people. I'm gonna be
Well,
summoning
yeah, I was
people
just,
and probably wear myself the heck out because I'm gonna do a lot of summoning.
yeah.
And then the summons are
Allie
gonna
was just thinking
fight.
also
Yeah.
for you, you're the only one in danger out of the people that would be there. Cause this is your
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, that's the case a lot of times. Trust me, I'm very aware. I think once somebody threatened to eat my other guests.
Oh,
Yeah, they were like, so you're saying I could eat them and they'd be fine? Theoretically. And it was one of those, it was theoretically. I mean, they didn't eat anybody. It just was kind of implied they might try it. I was like, everybody but me, because I would probably just die. Probably just be done
yeah.
for.
And
Hi,
that would just
Carnage!
be
Hi, hi. I thought
that would be
you
poor
were
manners to
involved
eat the
in.
host.
Yes, it is poor manners to eat the host, generally speaking. I'm doing pretty good, Carnage. I'm hanging out with Allie Pumpkins. We're talking about, the possible fighting tournament I'm gonna try and host in the months to come, and also just about life as a primordial entomancer entity. Um, just chitting and chatting. How are you doing, Carnage? Oh, and I suppose for anyone interested at this point, I feel it is probably a good time to just go ahead and throw one of these out there. Oh, is Allie Pumpkin spelled all in one go? No spaces or anything?
Yes, it is.
Excellent. Okay. We'll just throw that out there for anybody who's curious to learn more. Yes, a fighting tournament. It will be called the Feast of Battle. It will take place in Laspati, in the Circus of Battle. And I will summon up, well, entities from across the multiverse into a big fighting tournament. If you're interested, I might summon you up for it. All you gotta do is fill out the form that will be available very soon. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm still working on stuff, but probably pretty soon. Pretty soon. Cause I don't like doing just one big project. I gotta do more. I could tear
Yeah.
my hair out, or I could go ahead and do four. Yeah, let's do more. Let's do more. We got a fighting tournament for more than four. You can make. Oh my god. That'd actually be really epic. That would actually be really, really epic. Oh my god. That'd be kind of incredible. Holy creds. I might have to ask you about permission for that or something, because that would be pretty cool. Classic Carnage has been
Yeah.
making incredible little pixel arts of a bunch of people, and they're
Oh,
really
cool.
cool. Hold on,
That sounds cool.
I will summon up one of them real quick here. Boop. Yeah. So yeah, little pixel versions of people, very nice
Yeah.
kids. So yeah. Hmm. I'm trying to think about anything else. What's going on in the world? What's going on with your world? Anybody in chat have any questions for Allie Pumpkins? I would love to hear them.
Yeah.
They might not though.
This is your chance. This is your chance to ask Allie things
Yeah, I
and to
mean,
learn.
it's true. You've lived for so long. I mean, you've
Yeah.
seen whole ages in your world. Um, so okay, here's a question. This is just because of the kind of people I've hung out with in the past. So, on your world, have you ever been considered a villain or a hero, or are you more like a mysterious figure?
Um, Well, Allie has a fairy tale about Allie, so I would suppose mysterious figure is probably most accurate because Allie tends to hide away instead of making themselves super obvious.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Uh-oh. A plinkadiddy. Ooh. What's been your favorite era to live through? I'm going to be thinking about a song in the meantime while you answer that.
Okay. Well, Abyss. Allie's favorite era to live through was obviously what Allie would call the creation era, because every time, once time existed, every time Allie woke up, there was something new happening in the world and something new being created. It was kind of sad when it ended and everything was just set as is, but then the primordials got to make things, so it was a good transition.
Hmm.
That or when Allie's people were around was nice too.
Yeah.
But not many beings get to experience a creation event, so
That's very true. That's very true. Hmm. Okay. So I gotta sing a song about carving pumpkins. It's that time of year where we all embrace our fears. We are going to carve some pumpkins. Get all of the gourds we can. Spread them all around the land. Cut in faces, light them up with candles. Ooh. I think that's all I got.
it
I think I was pretty
was
good
good
for a
though.
moment. Oh, thanks, thanks. What do I got? It's that time, this time of year, when we all embrace our fears, gather up a couple pumpkins, carve them, carve them. Ah, it's a harvest festival, you know, and all the traditions show that we need to show transition from the land of the living to the dead. But we won't die, so we're gonna make pumpkins instead. Yeah, I love
Allie
carving
wonders what dying's
pumpkins.
like.
Whew. I can only give you my own perspective on it, but it was very fast for me.
Oh,
Something, I saw a dark shape, like a dark shadow, and then a brief, very intense flash of pain, and then I was gone. I think I got squished by something. It's my theory.
oh,
I've been squished by something. Haven't been able to verify what yet. I am hoping it is not a truck because there is more than one entity in the Verbus tome that is a truck. A sentient truck, mind you. It goes around murdering
oh.
people. Let's just call it what it is. Murdering people to send them to other worlds because they need them or something. And to be perfectly honest, I've been very tempted to summon them up, maybe torture them. I mean, maybe interrogate them a little bit to figure out whether they did that to me because my time here in this world has not been a cakewalk. I have had,
Yeah,
for a while, I was crawling around the floorboards of a house and eating rats. It was, well, in a castle, but still, it's not ideal. Though I did kind of start to really like the taste of rats for a bit there. But they don't do it for me anymore. I think it's because they're too small and it messes up the flavor profile. Hmm.
could be.
Yeah, I don't. I just don't think they taste the same. They don't have the same kick.
Allie feeds her spiders, people.
Truck Chan, that is one. Prior to the appearance of Truck Chan within the Verbus tome, there was Truck Coon, and they both exist. And they both have the same MO and the same job, so I just kind of wish I had like a big car compactor or something that I could summon them into, so we could have a talk. A talk. Good talk.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
talk.
just a conversation.
Yeah, it's just a conversation. We're just talking. We're just talking here. And
I just want to talk to them.
I just want to talk to them. Listen, I know how my summons work. I can't harm them permanently. I mean, if I were to throw them into something like that, like say a giant grinder, I could just do that over and over again for
Yeah,
however long it
that's
took.
true.
However long it took. Okay, nope. Go in dark places. Get out of the darkness, Blink. You're a nice spider. You don't really want to hurt people. You're just very upset and mad.
Permanently. Don't want to hurt people permanently.
I don't want to hurt people in general. I want to be
That's fair.
nice, but ugh, some people push you. You know.
Oh, Allie knows.
Yeah, I almost got murdered after dying, which I don't know if I was murdered then, but I almost got murdered with poison gas. Ah, I got it right. I wouldn't say venom gas. That would be interesting though if something had a venom gas.
Yeah, a gas injected into you would be terrible anyways.
I'm just imagining like like almost like a spitting cobra, except like the the venom shot from its fangs just instantly starts aerosolizing. It just makes a cloud.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That would be
It would have to
spooky.
be like, it'd have to break down the cells in your epidermis, though, to be really effective. So it'd be more like an acid spray than a venom spray.
I suppose that's true. Suppose you got a point there.
What some beetles do.
Hmm.
They spew acid.
Right. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I guess just spray them with acid. That's cool. Acid spray.
Just spray them
Hmm.
with acid.
Just spray them with acid. I don't think it would be
How do I
worth.
solve this problem? Just spray them with some acid. It'll be fine.
That sounds like a good song.
Just spray them with acid.
Actually, feels more like a weird infomercial. Stay there. Are you having trouble around the kitchen? Things never seem clean. Everybody's complaining. Why not try spray it with acid? Spray it with acid. Now coming in large,
Makes me think of
medium,
like,
and small size. Every jar, every bottle of spray it with acid is filled with a highly caustic fluoric acid capable of digesting even your biggest problems. Spray it with acid. Please don't give the grounded devs any ideas. Oh, you play that spider murder simulator? Hmm.
uh-oh.
You playing it
Reel's
too?
been caught.
Sounds great, doesn't it? Sit there and kill spiders all day. I can't watch
Made me
that
think of it
game. It makes
differently.
me sad.
But spray it with acid made me think of it
But then
differently.
spray it with acid. Okay, I'm back.
Trouble with humans. Humans invading your kingdom? Trying to steal your dragon's hoard? Well, do we have the product for you? Just spray them
Spray
with
it.
acid. Easy to use spray bottle now included.
Everybody used
Like
to
they do to
complain
their
about my
dogs.
cooking, but then I just sprayed it with acid, and well, they never complained again. Oh no, a war crime. Okay, but
It's only a
yeah.
war crime if you get caught.
I don't think that is how war crimes work.
It is.
I mean,
Allie has read books.
jeez, wow. It's only a war crime if somebody is strong enough to try you and bring you to task for it. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Ah, she hurt herself in her accuracy. Oh, sad. Anyhow,
At least that's not in our worlds.
Yeah, that's true. We just have magic, which is like war crimes aplenty just for existing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Carnage. Spraying
I
it with
mean,
acid. Got little music notes on it now.
now
Yeah.
this doesn't sound fun to you
Okay.
when Allie's about to say it.
Okay.
But throwing spiders at humans' faces is a lot of fun, and Allie's familiar seems to enjoy it when she does it.
No, that seems pretty fun to me.
It's
I mean, don't get me
when a
wrong.
human pulls their sword at you and you just chuck a spider at their face. They don't even swing. They don't know what to do.
Yeah, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. If you're an accurate spider tosser, just put it in their face. That's all you need to
Yep.
do.
And then you spray them with acid.
Dang it. You beat me to the punch, Allie. You beat me to the punch. Because I was going to make that joke too. It's okay. I'm used to being beaten to the punch on some jokes. That's a. I'm really liking this idea of spray it with acid. I should learn acid
It
magic. That'd be pretty cool.
just solves
Hmm.
all your problems.
Look at my trees real quick. Do I got any? No. Nope, nope, nope. No attack magic for me. Just summons my natural spider physique. Hmm. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. It's okay. At least I'm leveling up. Getting stronger.
That's good.
Getting stronger. Yeah. It's really early with it, probably, but that should be your raid message today. I agree. I agree. It should be a spray it with
Spray it with
acid raid.
acid.
Spray it with acid raid. Yeah. Gosh, that does sound like a good time. Hmm. I'm having a hard time getting myself out of infomercial mode. I'm just like now, just like moving into like huh, have your raids lost their luster? Have they just not seemed to really knock people sideways like they used to? You should try spray it with acid.
It just
Uh,
solves every problem.
it's a corrosion that lets people remember. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Mm-hmm. We got no more questions from chat, so it's gonna be up to us if we want to keep hanging out and doing things. How you feeling? You feeling good?
I feel fine.
Awesome.
Yeah,
One
I
check
was having
in.
fun.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, we have discussed the possibilities of the circus and battle a little bit. Talking about. Hmm. So, are there any really interesting tactics you use with your Mancy that you're particularly proud of?
Yeah, so Allie likes to wear her spiders as gauntlets. That's one
Hmm.
thing, because they only have to secure two sets of legs around Allie's wrist, and then the other two can be used for climbing, or she can just put their cute little spider faces when she's swinging her hands at somebody.
Right.
Uh, Another thing Allie likes to do is if she pulls the centipedes out from where she hides them, which she's not going to tell anyone because
It's
they don't get that tactical information.
it's secret.
She can use them as whips because they're very sturdy beings.
Wow.
So she has
Centipede
big,
whip.
long centipede whips too.
I gotta be honest. There's a lot of people who it's like they might be like, "Oh, spider's fine." They're like, "Basement peed." Nope. Too many legs. Too many.
Allie's friends with a centipede, actually.
That's so cool. That's very cool.
Yeah. Allie has been trying across. Once Allie was able to connect with everybody, Allie's been trying to find all of the different bug and arachnid people
Yeah.
that she can.
That is very fun, and there's a lot of us. There's a lot of bug people out
Yeah.
there. hmm I've met a lot of spiders. A lot of spiders,
Oh, yeah.
pretty big on other spiders apparently. So
There's a lot of bees too,
yeah, I
but
imagine
they're
there's
like honeybees.
right a lot of them. I remember there
Yeah.
being
Allie only
a
knows two wasps.
Beedronius. I haven't seen them in a long time though. I don't
Right.
know if they're still
Allie's friends with a
around.
couple snails.
Oh,
One of them's a cleric.
snails! Sorry, that just
Yeah.
sounds cute. Snails.
Yeah. Snail is really cool because they're an aquatic snail and they're a cleric.
Mm-hmm.
So
They're a cleric?
they got all kinds of stuff going for them. Yeah, snail's a cleric.
Wow. Snail cleric. Huh.
Yeah.
Holy snail. could use the help of a holy snail, I bet, sometime. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. There's some holy snails out there. Although it's also maybe
There
funny to
are.
say, holy snails!
Yeah, one of Allie's friends was literally buying bongos, but because they were in a sick state, so they had been delirious for a while, when they sent it to Allie, it was hilarious. Because all of a sudden, Allie got a message that said, "I'm buying bongos, mate!" And Allie has now started using that as being out
Buying
of their mind.
bongos! That's a good phrase. It's a
Yeah,
good
or
phrase.
overwhelmed. It's like, oh, I'm buying bongos right now. Okay, there's a lot to do.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I find it funny how often like something small and accidental becomes like this big in joke. So there's a joke
Yeah.
about me being. This was actually one of my Halloween costumes. There is a whole thing about me being a Croatian crustacean, because there was a little. I might. Do I still have the clip? I don't think I do. I think the clip is gone. But I mean, I could find it, but I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah,
If
you
you
don't have
know,
it at
you
arm's
know.
reach.
It's a bit of a smash pass kind of situation where somebody very
Oh,
vehemently said, you know, but I'm gonna pass because, you're a Croatian and I hate Croatians. And then it was like maybe
oh.
15 seconds later when they went, "Oh gosh, crustacean! I meant crustacean! It's the same thing." And I'm like, so, you not only didn't know what I was, but you got the word wrong too. It's like 2 degrees of completely wrong. Like, fine. I'm a spider. Like, no, I'm not a.
Yeah.
But I do have a very fun little outfit where I look kind of like a lobster and I wear a Croatian flag. Just because, why not?
The
Why not? Give
Croatian
them their
clan.
day. Give them their. Anytime I'm wearing that costume, they suddenly become 100% correct. Yeah, little jokes like that just kind of, I think, accumulate over time. Hmm.
Yeah. As long as you don't spray it with acid.
Spray it with acid. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta spray it with acid.
Allie doesn't think Allie's ever gonna let that go now.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah. I don't know how often, like, you sound like you're interested in the fighting tournament, so you might come back for
Yeah.
that. But, like, in the meantime, I don't know when I'll meet you again, but we'll always have spray it with acid.
We and Allie has a pact with an ant queen, so Allie's gonna find out if Allie can spray it with acid. It's that.
Hmm.
Oh,
Nope, didn't work. Something went wrong. Something's off. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this to work. Do 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 do, cause sometimes we wanna go ahead and say the funny thing we just said, but in a different way. Boop.
Spray it with acid. I love this idea.
Thank you, creepy Victorian girl. Thank you. Your your timing was a little off, but we're fine. We're fine. It'll be good. It'll be good.
it's the thought that counts.
It is the thought that counts, and I thought it'd be cool if EVG just popped in to let us know they like spraying things with acid. She also apparently likes throwing surprise Halloween parties and terrifying everybody. Which was,
I
a
mean,
good
that's
time,
just
but.
normal.
Oh, yeah, I see. You're very proud of yourself that you managed and got away with it. Well, it's fine. It was fine, and we all had a good time. You butt.
Can't make a habit of it though.
Kind of, yeah. Like TVG, like. Which is just the Victorian girl. Just you can't just. I guess you ain't here for a lecture. Fine. I get you. You do what you like. You do it what you like. It's fine. Incorrigible. She followed me from the castle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That makes
I
sense.
met her in a dollhouse when I was 6 inches tall and could only summon in people about the same size. We hung out in the dollhouse a lot in the castle. It was a pretty good place to hang out, and I had guests and wasn't living under the floorboards in constant terror.
Yeah.
When I wasn't doing that, I would opt for the dollhouse, but that's in the past. Kinda miss it though. It was nice. And don't get me wrong, I got my own like real little bed over here now, which I love. Look at it. You can actually sleep on it. I have like an actual bed.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy about it. But I'm still living in the woods in a tent, which isn't exactly like I don't know. I started off as like familiar to the princess, and I got spoiled with little candies, and there's a little pillow for me to sleep on. It wasn't too bad, but
Yeah.
it went away real fast. And I think this is an upgrade from underneath the floorboards, but I am still living basically in the woods camping permanently.
But
There's
Allie
gonna
lives in
be a
the
change.
woods.
You like the woods?
Yeah.
It's not that I dislike
Well,
the woods. I just want a slightly better place to sleep in.
but Allie also has a cabin that she fixed up the holes with wax. So
Oh, cabin. You got a
it's a nice
cabin?
cabin.
Well, that sounds
Yeah.
nice. That sounds cozy.
Allie
Hmm.
has their own pumpkin patch too.
Yeah.
That's why Allie was very busy. And the rest of Allie is probably very busy harvesting the pumpkins right now because it's that time of year.
Makes sense. Won't they be surprised when they learn about spray it with acid? But
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, do you make tea? I'm just curious. Like, you mentioned you make
Allie
pumpkin
likes,
pie. You like tea?
yeah.
Tea's good. Tea's good stuff. Trying to think if there's any other little curiosities I got. I'm always curious about people and what's going on with them. And you're so long lived, I'm like, there's got to be a ton you've done and engaged with. But also, I kind of understand keeping very separate from a lot of human history in the meantime.
Yeah.
So you've probably
But
seen some species go extinct over time, I would imagine.
well, that's kind of the thing about the harmony in Allie's world is that now there are some, but before it was thrown out of balance with the people. That didn't
Oh,
really happen.
yeah. Yep, huh. I mean, hmm. That's very interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah. Well,
It
because
makes me think.
everything just had its place in the world, so everything occupied its own place.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna say that might be the biggest problem is most human beings don't know their place. And I'm not
Yeah.
saying we know it either. I'm saying they are not born with that, like, immediately obvious sense of purpose for things. Oh, by the way, Allie, did you get the groceries for your familiars I left in the patch the other day?
Oh, yes, they enjoyed the people you left.
Did you what?
Yeah. Allie's familiars are really good at eating people.
Oh, hey, can it eat? Have you ever eaten people? I'm gonna guess yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Allie has a bunch of times.
I'm not
They're not very
judging.
good.
I just hadn't thought about it, until just now.
Yeah,
Like,
they're not very good. They're
oh,
hard to
they're
cook.
hard to cook, not very good. Got it. Have you ever heard of, I think it's lutefisk or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever try something like that for, like, prepping people?
Allie could try.
Yeah,
I have the
because
time for it.
ultimately that would be another way you could spray it with acid. Okay, let's maybe not make people fist, but sorry, I just had to. I had to.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
when you get a fun statement, it's hard not to try and loop it in.
Listen, I'll probably forget about it in a day or something. It's better I use it now while I'm thinking of it than
Yeah.
completely lose track and not use it again. You know?
Yeah.
So,
I
okay.
wanna.
Oh, God. What were you going to say? I cut you off.
I was gonna say you don't want to run out of acid too quickly.
Oh, no. No, you don't
The
want to run
shipping on
out.
it is terrible.
Mm. Believe it. I believe it. So, I'm gonna ask about, so do you have any, like, harvest festival kind of spooky times in your world around when autumn occurs?
The people do. Allie kind of just hangs out because it's easier for Allie to hang out.
It makes sense, right? Because you can walk among
Yeah.
people because they're wearing spooky costumes and
Yeah, because
yeah,
even the entomancer disguise sometimes off-puts the normal villagers, not the people that pass by the farm. So
yeah, freaking norms. Sorry. I mean, I do get it though. Most people who see me kind of go, "What the heck is that?" Because there's not a whole
yeah,
lot of familiars around on this world, apparently. So I'm a kind of a bit of a rarity oddity from what I know. Um, yeah, I don't, I don't know if there's other monster people on this world. Like, I
well,
summon people in, but I don't know if there's any out there who like are like me.
hopefully there is. It's not fun being the last.
No. How do you Hmm. I mean, you've probably been dealing with the loneliness of being the last of your kind for a while, but you've
Yeah,
made a
but
lot of friends.
Yeah, Allie has lots of friends, and a lot of them are also long-lived, like Rila is
It
and
makes
Umbra
sense.
is.
Yeah. So that kind of works then. I guess if you found ways to kind of find some camaraderie in your world, that's good.
Yeah, and like Allie could make more of her people if they wanted to,
Hmm.
but it's also kind of just like Allie also knew all of their people individually, so
Oh, so it wouldn't be the same, huh?
yeah.
I got you. That
And
does
Allie
make
doesn't want to
sense.
put their people through that again.
Right. Right. Huh. No, that makes sense. I mean, maybe if one day, like, things hit the right way, you could do that if it was something you wanted to do, but you got all the time and time. You have all the time.
Have all the
Sorry, I'm
time in
just kind of staring
existence.
into eternity again, going, oh gosh. It just goes on
Sometimes the void
forever.
winks back at you.
Yeah, a little bit. Mm. Hmm. It seems
So
very big
it's
and
a hard
overwhelming.
concept often.
It can be. It can be. I don't know. Um, yeah, it's a little rough. It's a little rough to think about. I've my life has always been a little bit more small and compact. You know, like I see sometimes some big picture stuff, but you know, there's some stuff that still leaves me going. I don't even know what to think about it. So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've had a pretty good time. I think we've kind of covered everything to some degree. I mean, actually, no, of course not. You've lived so long, I could probably ask you questions all day. But
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
we got
yeah,
a lot of the
yeah,
the bite-sized pieces that you were talking about earlier.
indeed. Well, thank you so much for being here, Allie. I've had a pretty good time. I've enjoyed your company, and I'm hoping maybe I could see you again sometime if you feel like
Yeah,
visiting.
if you ever hear Allie's voice again,
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get some things mended here. Menu up. Get some MP spent. Get the Get the summon circle going. So, before I send you home, I'm gonna ask you the sending question. It helps you get back. So, here's my question. It's pretty simple. What are you looking forward to doing when you get home? And if
Uh,
I will give you just a little nudge here. If there's something going on during the week that you want to promote or something like that, this is a good time for that.
yeah. Well, Allie, as you know, Allie likes to do, I think they call it streaming.
Yeah.
Um,
Hear about it all the
yeah,
time. Boy,
yeah.
that's a
And Allie
popular thing.
uses Allie uses their name as where they stream, so it's really easy to find.
Mm-hmm.
And Allie is going to try full timing that starting on Monday. So
Oh. All right,
Allie's going to
everybody.
spend a lot of their time doing that.
You've heard it here. We can give another quick shout out to Allie Pumpkins, just to make sure everybody remembers your name and can find you real easy. Well, go check out Allie. She's pretty cool. Alright, it was very nice meeting you and talking with you. I hope you have a really great rest of your day, okay?
Yes, thank you. I hope you do too.
Okay, bye! Oh, there she goes. Well, everybody, I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. I don't think I have jump scares enabled anymore. That's probably for the best. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look out into the multiverse and see who's out there that we might be able to go and visit. As far as my own week coming up, Monday I am keeping open to collab with whoever because there is so much Halloween crazy going on, I don't even know. And I kind of already did my Halloween crazy a lot earlier in the month, and I think I just kind of want to visit folks. Depending on who's available when and what I'm able to do, I may go help out with a scary movie. I might go get involved in some spooky games. I don't know 100%, but I'm keeping open to different ideas because I know there's a lot going on. Oh, I'm seeing some good ones. Seeing some real good ones out there. Not sure on that one right now. Okay, specifically, I'm looking pretty carefully because I believe there's some kind of raisers of funds going on today, and I kind of want to jump in on those if at all possible. So let me see what is going on in the multiverse. Because, boy oh boy, it's a little complicated, some of the schedules I see coming up. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna wait just a few minutes because there's something starting up. There's something that is great. There's gonna be a demon who's gonna play some games. Their name is Montanok, and they are pretty cool. And they are gonna play something that's probably really hard and obscure. Most likely. But yeah, they are apparently participating in a charity raid marathon that will end with a game of Jackbox sometime around midnight. But in the meantime, I believe Montanok, the demon, is going to be playing some. Whoop, hold on. Messages. Hell yeah, spray it with acid charity raid? Yeah, that does sound good. The thing is I believe it's going to be 5 minutes before they get going. So in the meantime, I need to be able to try and entertain y'all. And I think that's worth doing, right? Because it's a charity. We're helping people out by participating. I think it will be great if we're waiting, because it's going to be a good time. It's probably going to be some sort of terrifying parasitic slime, helping people out by spraying them with acid. Spray it with acid. Hi, everybody at home. I know that you think that this is Plink Smallcraw, spider familiar, isekai protagonist, and that I'm probably here to talk to you about the evil wizard Drazov Aldhawk and his many plots to be able to take over the kingdom of Praenor. But that's not what I'm here to talk to you about today. Today, I'm here to talk to you about a revolutionary product that's going to change your life. Something you can get in a bottle, and you can't get it off of just any shelf because it is a very special, one-of-a-kind item known as Spray It With Acid. Spray It With Acid is available in various commercial markets and illegal in several countries. But don't let that stop you from buying, because with Spray It With Acid, you can spray any problem away. You got problems with taxes, spray them away. You got problems with walls that don't have holes in them, spray them away. If you got some sort of problem with not being able to digest things because, well, fire just doesn't seem to do the right kind of job on it and you need it to be peeled apart and turned into something you can just sort of slurp down, spray it with acid! And you can get Spray It With Acid with not just one bottle for $25.99, but if you order now, you can get 5 whole bottles of Spray It With Acid for only $50. It's a steal! You need to get this stuff, folks. It's gonna knock out all your problems. Have I sold anybody? Anybody looking for it? Yeah, spray away the IRS. You could. We appreciate you bringing everyone over to it. Of course! If my friends are doing a thing, especially if it's important to them, I like to get involved and bring along what I can, even if it's only songs in my heart. Boop, boop, ba-da, boop. Let me see if they're online yet. Because I don't think that they are. And I don't want to go right into a room that's empty. Nope. So I gotta wait another second, I think. And if I raid somebody else first, it might actually fall out. They just went live, everybody. Alright then, so the raid message, the very fun raid message, is going to be Spray It With Acid charity raid. And let's see here if we can. Yep, so Spray It With Acid charity raid. It's gonna be a good message. And it's gonna be a good time. I think this game, Monarch is a pink-haired demon. They play lots of strange esoteric games. They can get pretty salty about things, but it's actually kind of a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a cool kind of vitriol. It's cool. So, we're gonna go ahead and post that. We're gonna say /raid Montauk. And thank you for putting in some fun little things there. If you would like to put in some emotes and such. I don't know if I got any real great ones for acid. I like the Wiggly though. The Wiggly's always good. So I'm going to put one of those in. And obviously, if you can, make it a point to, you can say something in the next stream. It's good for their analytics. It makes things work better. It makes their visibility go up. And this is for charity. So if you could just stick around at least a moment and say hi, even if you can't spend a whole lot of time there, those things help. So thanks so much, everybody, for having a good time and doing some skim summoning with me and meeting Allie Pumpkins. And I'll see you over there. Alright, bye!